Good evening, Otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mask Diva. Well, I'm doing an outside video, and I hope the glare is not too bad on the screen. It's kind of like a first attempt, so let's hope this goes okay. So, it's kind of weird being outside. So, I'm not used to being outside. I've gone to Fremont Park and done a video there before, but I'm sitting in my apartment complex, so let's see how this goes. I've already come out here and people have already tried to talk to me, so I have to keep restarting and stuff like that. So, let's see if I can do this. Anyway, so tonight's topic is about letting people get away with their maladaptive behaviors. And I'm going to just talk about sometimes people have like anxiety disorders and maladaptive behaviors and things that they do because they just have things bothering them. Okay, so we grow up and we had things happening when we were growing up and that have left us with some maladaptive behaviors to where let's just say you have people in your life who treat you some kind of way because they have things bothering them, so they kind of take it out on you. Okay, so your job is to not let them do it. Okay, all right, but the thing is, unfortunately, I think all too often is we feel bad for these people because of the stuff they went through. All right, because a lot of us, we've been through it too. Right, we may have been through some of the same stuff that they went through, or they may have shared something that they went through, so we feel compassion towards them. All right, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that they get to do things to us that are abusive, okay? Abusive behaviors, which, just include like bugging us, nagging us, okay? Yes, if somebody nags you, you know that's abuse, right? If they bug you and nag you and, just incessantly, try to remind you of things or ask you the same question over and over and that kind of thing. And that's not okay for somebody to just constantly bug you about something. Okay, now the thing is, a lot of people have, anxiety disorders and they will just not let you have a moment's peace. Okay, it's because they're emotionally dysregulated. All right, what they're going to do is they're going to give you an anxiety disorder because you're having to deal with them. All right, they're a grown adult, so their job is to get help for their anxiety disorder. It is not your job to absorb their anxiety disorder like a sponge, so you take their anxiety on. All right, they need to leave you alone and they need to go get help. Okay, but you need to recognize what they're doing is abuse. Okay, so the thing about that is when they're doing things like that, you need to tell them. All right, if they don't apologize, you need to not feel bad about not wanting to be around them. Okay, because what they're doing is wrong. Once you stop hanging around people like that, that's a little better. Once you stop hanging around people like that, you're going to notice that a lot of the things that they were doing were really inappropriate. Okay, you're going to notice a lot of their behaviors did not align with a lot of the things that they've said before. And you're going to wonder if a lot of the things that they've said to you before were not the truth. You're going to, sorry, I'm just not used to the noise. You're going to just begin to question a lot of things that have happened when you were around them, okay? Because I've been around a lot of people like this. And when I stopped being around these kinds of people, I sat and recounted the times that I was around them and thought, wait a minute, I think this happened because of this. I think this happened because of that. And I don't think that person was telling me the truth about whatever. And I think this is really what happened. okay? Because when these people offend you, chances are they're offending everybody around them. All right, it's not just you that they're offending, it's everybody. Because they just don't choose one person to abuse. It's they are not bothering to control their actions. Now, there may be other people who turn around and abuse them back. Okay, and that is often the case. Right? People either abuse them back or people abandon them. Okay, that's the story of their life. They get abused back or they get abandoned. Okay, because what happens is people attempt to tell them what they're doing wrong and they don't learn from it. Okay, so if you've attempted to tell somebody what they're doing wrong and they say, I can't help it, or okay, and they keep doing it, what does that tell you? And they tell you about abuse in their past. Yeah, it all started with abuse. But if they keep having these abuse stories, okay, they're interacting with a situation where they are bringing it on at some point. Okay, so they're being abandoned or they're being abused. There's no situation where it's not going to happen that way for them. And I'm not saying that people deserve abuse or anything like that, but that's kind of what's always going to go down. All right, so what you need to do for your own safety, emotional safety, is stay away from people like that. Okay, and they're reacting from their emotional dysregulation. All right, these are people who are nervous because of everything that's happened in their past, so they take it out on you. Okay, and they may take it out by doubting you, by asking you the same questions over and over, by nagging you, by giving you a hard time, by making you nervous all the time, because they're nervous all the time. Okay, and just by giving you anxiety. Okay, so if you're around somebody who's doing that to you, you need to get away from them. Okay, because it's like their problems are contagious. Okay, and these people are actually really dangerous. Okay, and you won't notice the inconsistencies in the things they've been telling you, and the fact that they may have just been bold-faced lying to you about certain things. All right, so this is actually a very dangerous situation, and these people are abusers. So they are not going to apologize. They're going to keep doing weird things, and it's going to get worse. So I hope what I said made sense, and I hope that it helped somebody. And if you have anxiety, please get help for it and not take it out on other people. And it's a very serious problem. There's help you can get for it. You don't have to live with it. And you should not punish other people because you have it. I mean, I have anxiety, but I don't punish other people for it. I just deal with it. So, and if I get around other people who are trying to put it on me and not listen to me when I tell them they're triggering me, I have to stay away from them. So that's all I have to say about that. And without getting into too many specifics, I really hope this helps somebody. And hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed evening. and I hope that there was not too much glare on the screen. And I love you all, and you have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.